Well, Louisiana foresters are also still trying to recover from last year's hurricanes. In urban areas, Hurricane Gustav downed hundreds of trees. Now, Louisiana Department of Ag and Forestry is trying to make sure there is an ample supply of native trees for replanting. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us how that effort to reforest Louisiana starts in neighboring Texas.
It's an oversized load going on an important road trip. These Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry workers are collecting pine cones north of Orange, Texas, to bring back to Louisiana for the state's reforestation projects. It's here in this 200-acre orchard owned by the state of Louisiana that workers collect thousands of slash, loblolly, and longleaf pine seeds to plant in nurseries across the state. Foreman Brad Klaus uses a man lift to go up into the trees to check on the upcoming crop.
You could have 3 crops on the tree at a time in a year. You have the flowers, which turns into the conelet, and the conelet, which turns into the pine cone.
Klaus says it takes 18 months to go from flower to cone, and it's in those early, fragile stages when storms can do the most damage.
The hurricanes are so devastating to us that you lose not only this year's crop, you can lose, much, much more.
In 2005, Hurricane Rita did just that here in East Texas and at the LDF's orchard near DeRidder in Beauregard Parish. It's at those 2 orchards where officials grow all of the state's longleaf pine seed stock, something hard to find.
We're almost like the only kid on the block now, and we have like 30 acres of orchard. And this is our first year to grow containerized seedling, which is a big thing, and that's where the cost share comes in.
This may just look like rows of turf, but you're looking at thousands and thousands of longleaf pine trees in what's called the grass stage. Because each tree is grown in its own container, it has advantages over bare root seedlings grown in the ground.
With bare root, you have to, you want to get them lifted and in the ground within 5 days. With these, we can lift them, hold them in storage, and it gives them a little bit broader window to plant in.
Randy Rentz says next year they plan to increase the containerized longleaf pine production by more than double.